We're going to experience a bright day, and it's a bright day here because we're talking about a brighter future today. So what we are today is it's Rogers Youth Fun, and joining me today we have Korey and we have Claire Tansey.
Hello.
Claire is the food editor from Chatelaine, and so throughout the day across all the Rogers Corporation and the companies that we all partner with is you're going to see youth like Korey, and Korey loves culinary arts.
Yep.
This must be a pleasure for today that you get to job shadow Claire.
It is.
It is, yeah, for sure. And in terms of that, you're going to tell him what it's like to be a food editor. And to be a food editor, it's not just about the cooking.
No, but a lot of it is about the cooking. And I always say to be a food editor, you really have to love food. And we know that Korey loves food. And so
he makes a mean lasagna.
He makes a mean lasagna.
Yeah.
And we also like to work hard. So Korey's going to make some pumpkin loaf, and I'm going to make sort of the matching muffins to go with it. Because one of the things we have to do when you're a food editor is you always have to think about the end result of a recipe. So we're always thinking about what the reader is going to want, what the viewer is going to want. And when we came up with this recipe for this gorgeous pumpkin loaf, which of course it's the fall, everything's in season, it's really nice and simple. We thought, wouldn't it be great if the same recipe could also make muffins?
So duplicating it.
Duplicate, so you get more bang for your buck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Korey, when you're sitting here right now and you have Claire, is there any questions that you think that you want to ask her?
Yes.
Oh.
How long did it take you to become a culinary chef?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. So it took probably my whole life. I started cooking. I was a very picky eater when I was little, and my mom will tell you I didn't like anything, but I thought that meant that I have a really good palate, so I really know how to taste things. I worked in restaurants. I actually have my master's degree in English, so
you took a little bit of it.
Took a little bit of it.
You're still writing.
Yeah, still writing.
So you incorporated
exactly,
that,
and actually really helpful for the job I'm in now. And then I worked in restaurants to make money to pay for school. So let's see, I probably worked in restaurants for like 12 years. And then after that, I started recipe developing, recipe testing, making friends, meeting people, studying as much as I could.
Anything that you can learn right now, it's about the impression that you make. So get in there and beat those eggs up.
Let's put the pumpkin, let's go pumpkin into the eggs, and we're gonna add brown sugar, oil, and apple juice as well.
What we want you to do today too is hashtag Brighter Future on Twitter. For every time that you do that hashtag today, once again, hashtag Brighter Future, Rogers will donate $1 to help get mobile tech units to nonprofit partners across Canada. And for more information, you can go to rogersyouthfund.com. Go ahead. Okay, now next step.
Okay, so one of the really important steps here, and this is just great cooking knowledge, is what we're doing here is making a quick bread. And so we're going to make a wet mixture, and then we're going to make a dry mixture. And you maybe saw that the brown sugar went into the wet mixture, and you think, but that's not a wet ingredient.
No, it's a dry.
It's a dry ingredient. Yeah. But when it melts, it actually becomes wet. So in the oven, it becomes a wet ingredient.
Did you know that?
Actually, I did not.
See, we're learning.
There you go.
That's what today's all about. Okay.
Every day is a school day for me. You know, when we're in the test kitchen, we always learn something new, and that's kind of why we do what we do. We develop recipes, we test them, and we try to figure out different ways we can do them, whether it's easier, more affordable, more nutritious, more delicious, fewer dishes, all of those different things.
Okay, I'm going to jump over here and beat Korey for you and ask you a question. Is your job fun?
I have the world's best job. I go to work every day, and I eat all day. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Okay, and now I'll go over here.
Yeah.
So, Korey, when it comes to them producing recipes in Chatelaine, is there anything that they could do to really inspire youth to start cooking?
Actually, yeah, there is.
Oh, great. Hit me. What is it?
What do you think they should be doing to touch on youth?
They should have, like, a lot of kids searching for jobs, like cooking, like I am. So like that.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, I want to be a chef / baker when I get older. So I want to go to like a good college, probably start my own restaurant when I get older.
All right.
That's good. That's good. Well, it's good steps. George Brown has a fantastic
amazing program.
Yeah.
And there are so, I mean, living in a city like this, we have so many opportunities to, you'll have so many opportunities to work in restaurants if you're interested in that. And also there are great, lots of magazines, and you can work in TV. You have so many opportunities to learn all the different aspects of a culinary career, because opening a restaurant is super, and crazy and wild. But then there are lots of other things you can do. You can be caterer. You know, you could work in big events like down at, say, I don't know, some of the big baseball stadiums, perhaps.
Liberty Grand and all the rest as well.
Anywhere.
So what we want you to do again today is we want you to hashtag Brighter Future. For more information, rogersyouthfund.com. We're going to still learn more, and just to let everybody know out there, originally I thought I wanted to be a lawyer, so you never know where life's going to take you. We're going to come back up more after the break, right? You wanted to be English?